And I'd like to ask my two colleagues to introduce themselves. So starting with Steve, the sort of the way we introduce ourselves is what's your origin story, and how did you come to be involved in Apex?
My origin story. That's an interesting one. That's going back many years now, Tim. But no, I grew up with GE into Genpact, into the whole BPO environment, and then decided to go onto the customer side. Fairly few years ago now with Kellogg. Been within the GBS leadership roles within Kellogg and with Axel Nobel, based out of Amsterdam, and then more recently with Carrier, based back in the US. And during that time, had a lot of interactions with SSON and the group of GBS leaders that really come together as a community. And then, there was quite a few of us that really got together, and Tony was a leader in that, obviously, as to it'd be really good to get some standards together for the industry that we're in. There was nothing really that we could all look towards, and there were so many new firms wanting to do GBS, GCCs, etc. The time was really right for us to kind of put this down onto paper. We had version one. And then interestingly, this wasn't in version one, but as we went through it and everybody was talking, it's kind of, where do we put data? Well, data is becoming so significant, we need a separate chapter. And that's how we've come to be here today.
Yeah, thank you. Um, and Mohan, same question to you. Your origin and your and how you came to be involved in this project.
It's a pleasure to be here, Tony. My backstory is I come from a technology background, BI, analytics, and I suppose, like most folks, you fall into GBS, and and that journey took me through where I'm working today. I'm a senior director at Liberty Power, and we own and operate about 40 different utilities across North America. As employee number two in standing up the GBS org, and as well as the master data governance and the management piece. And that got me started exploring what's out there in terms of a community, and landed in SSON, met a bunch of compelling and intriguing people. And what I just realized is the amount of brain trust and
Mm.
information that's out there, and the learning opportunities. And I got to meet Tony, and wanted to see how can I give something back, and volunteered to be part of the Apex. And through that, collaborated with Steve. It's been quite the learning experience. I came into this trying to give something back. I'm taking more out of it than what I'm putting in. So it's been quite a
That,
delight. It's been an
that
insightful journey.
that's exactly the way I feel. You put a lot in, but my God, you get more out when you talk to people, and then you get your learning experiences. And Tony, that you've both mentioned, is Tony Saldana, who we interviewed two webcasts ago, who previously was working with Procter and Gamble, and is definitely considered one of the godfathers of this industry that we work in. So